Greetings, my fellow vaulters, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Biotech Doomsday Vault, Episode 48, Mayhem's Doom. It's probably not wise to allow Fry to keep his tox pack while in prison, but whatever. It's no problem. And I have got 13 days left on the clock. Oh, right. I totally forgot. Exotic goods. Slate skin, smooth tail, UV vulnerable, wimpy. Don't really care about any of those. Focus, wouldn't mind buying. I don't think I'm going to be able to get to Neuroquake level, but I'll buy it anyway. Lances, yes please. They can have my jelly. They can't even afford all the jelly. Well, they can have some jelly. Cool. That looks about right. Is there drugs that I... No, not really. They also have detox lung. I just... Actually, yeah, let me just buy detox lung. Might as well clean up some of this stuff out here while I'm standing out here. Okay. That was a pretty good trade. You guys want bionics. Should I make lungs for the children of the founders? Yes or no? I think that's probably the first obvious place to ask for bionics. So that would be detox lungs for Hyas, detox lungs for Nella, detox lungs for Jean-Paul, and Carlotta and Mayhem already have them. So, have you decided on that? Ooh, a solar flare, that's gross. That super sucks. I don't think I'm going to risk that, the psychoid, because it's 95% grown. I'm just going to start harvesting. And I'm going to switch it back over to rice. Once the power's back. I didn't realize until now that Destroyer had, because it was always under a toque, that Destroyer has a, like a murder tat, which is funny, given that he's a frightened child that has never, killed anyone ever in his life. Well, that's a lot of, Psychoid. 450 Psychoid leaves. It's probably enough. And it looks to me like, yes, detox lungs. So I need to do 5 lungs. 2 for Hyas, 2 for Nella, 2 for Jean-Paul. Oh no. That's not good. And then we already have 1 lung ready. You guys not social fight? It would be great if you didn't. It's an ironic name and an ironic tattoo. Yeah, no kidding. Destroyer with murder tats. I mean, you know, sometimes the people that talk tough the most are the wimpiest. So I guess it stands to reason. In fact, given his name, I'm gonna give him the Skull Marine helmet instead of the Cataphract helmet. I think it suits him better. So he'll have the Morbid style helmet and Cataphract armor, named Destroyer, but someone who has never held a weapon in his life. Reminds me of a Dropkick Murphys song. The Wicked Sensitive Crew. One of the lyrics is pop punk tough guys with neck tattoos. If you guys are hard, I'd rather be soft. Mayhem is one of those pop punk tough guys with neck tattoos. He has a mohawk and a heart underneath his eye. But in reality, he's a big softy. In fact, where is it? Hide hats on UI? Yeah, that's what he looks like. White mohawk. I guess the heart is on his head. But we all know the truth. You frightened child pacifist, you. Is the 3 generation requirement done as soon as the 3rd generation is born? Yes. Yeah, when you have a baby, that's 3 generations. Right? So, like, you know, I have a baby in real life, and when my parents are visiting me, or my wife's parents are visiting me, we have 3 generations in the house. That is true the moment your kid is born, not when they're like 18 or 16 or 13 or whatever. That's why I've got the reactor going now, because I am maybe just days away from a potential pregnancy. Because here, Carlotta has a romance option. And she could romance already. Mayhem's not old enough yet, and I'm not going to force it yet. But if I did Xenogerm implant her with psychic bonding, and Mayhem hit 16, that would immediately work. Be a guaranteed slam dunk. Destroyer, I don't want you doing that surgery. I want Cam to. Cut it out, dude. Alright, highest lung 1. And highest lung 2. So highest is going to be restricted to the underground, but technically doesn't have to avoid pollution anymore. Now that he's immune to pollution, or she is immune to pollution. But I don't want children to wander too far from the vault, because children don't run very fast, and if they get pod dropped upon, it would be pretty tragic. Wow, ALS Gamer. I don't think I have much coffee left, but cheers. Thank you so very much for all the gifted subs. Nope, that sip was just dregs. But I appreciate it. I do have a face. It's just usually hidden. Man, I do not have to worry about food, do I? Oh, what? Oh, my lord. Muscle parasites. Ugh. Oh, Jesus. That's a lot of people with muscle parasites. 2 of the prisoners. And then Yaroslav, Shield, Mayhem, Doopy, Cam, Kadath, Jean-Paul. Really? Jean-Paul has muscle parasites? That's just cruel. That is just cruel. My lord. Is that just unnecessarily cruel? Okay, well, time to tend to everyone. 10 people. Oh. Yeah, no, sorry, no tending, everyone. I know that you've never felt more rotten, but Mr. Rotten Storyteller would like you to prepare for a big raid. So it's a scattered everywhere raid. One of them landed in the... Dante, you should probably not be there. One of them landed here, and the turrets will probably take them out. So let me make sure that I know where everyone is, in case someone is somewhere sensitive. So we do have one in here, and that's a really sensitive spot. So Kadath, you're gonna head that way, because they're just gonna start smashing up the turrets and solar panels. Because I don't have, I need to install turrets in there. I just hadn't done that yet. And then the rest are front dooring. Given that they're scattered, I actually probably will not use fire here, as it is not likely all that necessary. Because they're walking in, due to them being scattered roughly one at a time, they'll walk in and they'll absolutely get shredded to death. So, we don't need to waste the lighting of the barricades. And I'm just going to make sure I know what weapons they have, because if there's Doomsday launchers out here, or triple launchers, I kind of need to know ahead of time. No. Okay. Howdy, Sean. I'm doing pretty well. Doing pretty well. Thanks for asking. How about yourself? Yeah, how about Destroyer? Because Kadath is elsewhere. I'll have Destroyer hang out for this one. I'm actually going to have Tech Noir sub out, because she's pretty hurt due to that social fight. Yep, so Crand here. He's setting fires to stuff, and Kadath is on his way. Deal with that. Whoa, that must have been Brain. No, you just got shredded. Your name is Reaper? And Gutsbar. Strangler? Scarwaste? I love these names. And then this one's Kristen. Kristen and Jess. Whoa, this is weird. The Toxoid Gang... Wait, hold on. Oh, yeah, there's a chance for them not to be wasters. Yeah, that's right. So we've got Sleepy here, who did not win against the turret. I am going to make a new zone. So this new zone is going to be behind walls. Because after this fight, I'm going to want to clean the bodies and do render repairs and things like that. So it's a zone that keeps us basically in the base, but just like a little bit further out. All right, done. Fear the Reaper. Or not. Oh, Zalek! Oh my god, don't. Kiddo. Let's not go running around in the active kill zone, because I don't need another child death on my conscience. You survived pretty good. I like how they're just ignoring Destroyer, because Destroyer's a pacifist. They're just like, oh, whatever. Oh, you're a dirt mole. Well, you were a dirt mole. Destroyer, now you're just tanking bullets. Kanath, I think, is... Oh god, that's a lot of fire. Hey, Mayhem. Head over there, please. I like how the one with the automatic shotgun... Wow, this dude is not... Oh, because he's high in goat juice. He doesn't realize he's dead yet. He's just all hopped up on drugs. Alright, they're now fleeing. And Destroyer's gonna go rescue Duzkiz, or whatever their name is. Everyone's gonna be behind the wall zone so that I can repair, reset, and get ready. Oh, excuse you. You don't get to shoot that. Oh, there you go. It's not very often that you see them de-aggro and change targets. And of course, I had to plant hay. Because, you know, that's my fault. So, behind walls is going to include here. And everyone's going to come fight this fire. I'm going to try to keep the Pollux tree up. If we lose it, it's not that big of a deal because it's already done its job. It's already removed all of the pollution, and it doesn't, you know, there isn't more pollution to be removed. Destroyer... Where'd Destroyer go? Go back to capturing Duzkiz. It's in the home zone already. It's just everyone's really far away. I'm gonna splash the tree to keep it wet. Try to keep it from burning down. Because the hay I don't really care about. But the water puddle here should help to stop the rest of the fire from spreading. So Yaroslav is get rid of the bodies in the entryway, and everyone else is fighting the fire. And then Destroyer, it's not your fault, but you should be tending to Duzkiz. Otherwise, Duzkiz dies. Alright, tree is saved. And everything's repaired. For the next time that potentially happens, I'm going to install a uranium turret here and here. So that there's some firepower in this area if anyone scatter drops. Don't forget the muscle parasites. I haven't. Everyone that has muscle parasites is being, you know, eventually going to get tended to. So while we add the turrets here and clean up some of the mess, there is a bit of a risk of pod drop raiders landing where we probably don't want them. But it's a risk I'm just willing to take. I really hate muscle parasites. Problem with muscle parasites is one of those that just like, much like the mechanite diseases, it just like lingers and you never really get rid of it effectively. It's just a lot of waiting. It's gross. Is that northern turret in the Arboretum in the zone? What do you mean, in the allowed zone? Behind the walls? It isn't. You are correct about that. It is now. Was in the home zone, but not the correct one. Alright, Yarrow. Looks like you're needing a hot meal. So we'll have you tap out and let... Oh, even Shield needs a hot meal. Ooh, another masterwork. Yoda, please don't. He's, wanted to rearrange the art a little bit. Some peak aesthetics here. There we go. Perfect, right? For your viewing pleasure here. You know what I might want to do? Just have fun with colors. So this turret is built. Still waiting on that one. There. Mayhem's little colorful statue garden. Wow, that is one unbelievably beautiful room. Love it. Something else that I wanted to make besides the lungs. So we are on... Oh, I have the lungs for Nella now. Is that a poodle? He is a quarter poodle. Yeah, so sort of. Lung 1. And Destroyer, stop doing that. Destroyer keeps butting in and trying to take over the medical bills. Okay. Nella now has detox lungs, just like Hyas. And then Jean-Paul will be the last. So that turret's done. As soon as his blood is tidied up, I will... I don't really need to tidy up the blood. I will start to zone restrict. Because we are just about done. Yep. So now everyone's on the underground lockdown to prevent pod drop raiders from landing in inappropriate spots. Are you thirsty, dude? Is that what's going on? Alright, drink my water. Oh, this is killing my back. Oh, you can't just... No, you can't just take a sip. I'm obviously not going to drink this water. So you gotta take the whole thing. Come on, man. There you go. He just wanted to foul up my water and then not take any more. Are you done? Yeah, he really is done. All right. My simple mind is going to forget that he did that, and I have to put the water very far away from me for some obvious reasons. Are we waiting for the entire second generation to have kids? Nope. Just as soon as we have 3 generations, the 3 generations requirement has been fulfilled. So any one of second generation needs to have a child. That is the bell ringer. So there is the last lung, the last detox lung. I don't really know how I feel about So this lung is just waiting for Jean-Paul to hit 3, because you can't do that to a baby. So we do have lungs in the wings. That's a weird sentence. And from here on out, I think I'm just gonna start stockpiling advanced components, knowing that I have some shipbuilding to do. Good, everyone's healed. Why is baby upset? Oh, serious pain. Yeah, there's not that much I could do about that. I could use heal serum. Should I heal serum Jean-Paul? I have 3 heal serum. I think it's been probably 10 days. Oh, hold up. Oh, here, again, my tactics are amazing. So this is yet another scattered everywhere. I'm getting a bunch of scattered everywhere pod drop raiders because they can't land on me because there is no one in my colony is a viable target to be landed upon. So I'm just time and time again getting scattered raiders instead, which is honestly amazing. So here they go. I don't see any insensitive areas. There's not any in my solar or in my arboretum. We are clear. Cool. So let's get ready to rumble. I'm actually going to dismiss Cathanon. I'm going to have him keep crafting instead of fighting. Alright, make sure that none of them have like crazy strong weapons, because if they do, I can skip them with Mayhem and skip them into Kadath to get them annihilated instantly. Nah. No, they don't have anything scary. Cool. Well, that should be pretty straightforward. One thing I might... I'm kind of running out of space for all these stupid prisoners, so we'll see if we end up having to add any additionals. And then another thing I'm going to do to the... No, it's fine. Bye-bye, Allie. Skag. Steven. Was this another raid? No, provisional workers. I'm probably not going to provision my people to... Yeah, especially not just like... Hey, provision workers to get... I don't know. It's not a terrible idea for me to send away someone, like, less than useful. One of the real advantages of provisional workers, I think, is, like, if Thomas was still addicted, I could send Thomas away. And it would help out a bit. But that isn't the case anymore, so I ain't gonna worry about it. So no heal serum for Jean-Paul. Okay. Heard. Hey, Destroyer, you want to do something funny? Let's see. Destroyer be zoned to unrestrict and start cremating the corpses. We're gonna clean them up as I kill them. Oh, Tox Bomb. It's annoying, but not too dangerous. Oh, bye-bye lamp. You know what? Let's see. Get out of there. And now they're fleeing. Not too bad. I opened the door and they're like, "Oh, never mind. We're good. We decided to go a different way. To, you know, to leave." That's right. Oh, they lit something on fire. That's annoying. All right, Shield, go put that fire out. Cam's been patched. Carlotta's been patched. Not a single survivor amongst them. And I'm going to add this back into Underground so that we can fix it up. And then Destroyer can be re-restricted. Looks like they changed the whole barricade thing. Yeah. They don't usually stop there. They only double backed to get there. So it's a little different, but yeah. It does seem changed. And it is officially fall. How many days in are we? Oh, we're a third of the way in. Not bad. Pius is an adult. So Hyas, changing your gear, and let's see. I think I am going to pick the passions that are already semi-burning, because that makes the most sense. So you guys are going to pick the traits. What trait for Hyas? We've got greedy, masochist, recluse, wimp, pessimist, slow learner. Wow, that is quite the selection. There's... Oh, no, that's misandrist. I am illiterate. The text is really small on my second screen. Wow. Yeah, actually, pessimist wouldn't be a terrible one because I can override that with xenogenes. Because we have the very happy xenogerm, or the gene bank. Greedy wouldn't be terrible either. All greedy means is that I just need an impressive bedroom, which is easy to meet as well. Jealous is annoying. Jealous is they want the best bedroom. Greedy is just an impressive one. Yeah, that's a hell of a lineup there. So I will give you 2.5 minutes to vote on that. Man. Spend all that time trying to have a perfect child and get 6 pretty terrible options. But yeah, like, even if it was greedy, the bedroom's already somewhat impressive. So the bedroom already satisfies the greedy bedroom desire. So that's easy. And then pessimist, of course, I have the very happy gene pack that I can stick into Hyas and then not have to really worry about that. Would Iron-Willed cancel out the pessimist? Not cancel it out. Iron-Willed just makes mental breaks less often. So if you look at the needs here, see the mental break thresholds are way, way, way down compared to like Tech Wolf, for instance, or Tech Noir rather. Tech Wolf. So pessimist just lowers the mood. I think we do have a pessimist somewhere, right? Pessimist is relatively easy to deal with, as is greedy. Wimp's not also all that terrible. There's actually some situations where Wimp is beneficial, like animal taming. I prefer to use animal tamers that are wimpy. So if you're trying to like tame a Thrumbo, and the Thrumbo gets hostile as a result of the attempted tame, a Wimp will get hit once and like hit the ground and survive, whereas a regular person or someone who's tough is way likely to die as a result of it instead. So there are some isolated cases where like Wimp is useful. And then of course you can shut down Wimp with a Pain Stopper if you want. Because I do have the ability to machine up Pain Stoppers. I don't know, maybe I don't. But yeah, sometimes you'd have the ability to machine up Pain Stoppers. That would be in brain wiring. Looks like pessimist. All right. That had a pretty clear lead. So let's undo your pessimism with optimism. Why not? Assemble. Very happy. And also, I will give you... No, I'm not going to give you second bonding just yet. I don't want to pour into offset because it will turn Hyas bright red. Just like it did Thomas. And I don't really lack food in the colony right now, so Hyas having extra food needs is totally fine. Not an issue at all. So Technowire is working on that Xenogerm, and we'll implant it. So the Nella will be next. Nella is about, what is that, 4 days away or something? I don't really know. I didn't actually do the math. It's difficult math. So it's 4 days away from 2 quadrums, and then 34 days away from 13 divided by 4. So about, you know, yeah, like 8 days away from 13, I think. Is Mayhem 16 yet? Mayhem is not 16 yet. That's happening in 5 days, which is actually 1 day and a quarter. So in a day and a quarter, Mayhem will hit 16 and hypothetically can enter a relationship with Carlotta. I suppose that also means I kind of want to poll about relationship tactics. How should I handle Generation 3 relationships? Let them happen naturally. Use words of love. Use psychic bonding. Use words of love and psychic bonding. Have you guys voted on that? So the xenogerm is done. Let's implant. God, Destroyer, stop doing that. And I'm going to do a run of Tinctoria in the farms, so I can dye some more stuff. This series will never end if we go naturally. That's a possibility. I can always change tactics if it doesn't happen naturally after a certain preset amount of time. So, like, you know, if I wait a reasonable amount of time for there to be a natural relationship and it just never happens, I can intervene with Mayhem. I can also poll whether or not you guys want me to look at the dev mode relationship status code. I can do that after this poll to figure out who would be suited in a relationship to better play matchmaker. If you find that to be cheating, you can vote no. If you don't think that that's too cheating, you can vote yes. It'll be left up to you. Wants to play. Oh, Carlotta. I'm gonna allow you to take care of your sister or brother. But let's feed for right now. She's practicing? Yep. It's good to get some childcare underneath your belt at a young age. I think that's probably true in real life. I think there's a lot of value in children knowing the weight of responsibilities of caring for a baby. Because it is a lot of work. That kind of looked like Cam just pulled a fine meal out of the sandstone sculpture. I mean, I know that that's not what happened, but it did kind of appear that way. Kind of one of those like, hey, look, a coin behind your ear type deals. Let's keep calling in trade caravans. Might as well. I can always quickly caravan whisk the stuff away if I need to. And we're down to 9 days. So Mayhem is 4 days away from birthday, which is only 1 day because of the accelerated age up. Actually, it might be accelerated age up on a curve. I'm not 100% sure. Because the accelerated age up on a curve is, yeah. But having a birthday soon. That's what matters. Doopy. You punched Doopy. Really? Okay. So now if we take a look, Very Happy has a +10, and Pessimist is a -6, so it's a net +4. So despite Hyas's unfortunate trait choice, we've, you know, dealt with that. It looks like I'm going to do a tie here. So Words of Love and Psychic Bonding was 17 and Natural was 17. So I'm going to do use of Words of Love or Natural, because that was the overlap. 14 people voted for Words of Love and Psychic Bonding, and then, yeah. Strange Venn diagram, but I think you guys get it. So, have you pick from that. My dudes are getting antsy in this here vault, waiting for things to happen. Moving all the art into... You know what? Get rid of this door. These doors make the dining room less impressive. And there's no disadvantage to having this be open. I don't know why I didn't do that sooner. Oh, here we go. Virus Army and their breachers. And they have a Doomsday launcher. A bio-coded one. Well, I see your Doomsday launcher. And I raise you my Doomsday launcher. Agent multipliers ×4 up to 11, then ramps down linearly to ×1 at 20. So, because Mayhem is 15, I have no idea what the age multiplier is for Mayhem. It's greater than ×1, but to what degree... It's like, I don't know. But thanks for the info. So the Doomer. Oh, I am lucky. The Doomer, for whatever reason, is by far the slowest because they're dirt mole in the sun with a leg scar. So they're lagging way behind the rest of the group, meaning it will be very easy to isolate. I might not even need to use my own Doom launcher here as a result. Although fighting around the rotted corpses is going to be kind of gross. All right, here we go. Shield belters out. Oh, Cathodon is downed. Oh, this hurts. And then the Doomer here is... Where are they? Oh, they're way behind. We are tanking up a big one here. But it's about to be solved. They're done. Bye! Don't come back. Does that hurt? So Sappo got shredded pretty good. Cam's gonna need a foot. And that would be the serious injuries. I'm gonna have them all retreat back to the dome. Yeah, Mayhem's was just like, told you shouldn't have. But you don't have to listen to me. I like how Shane shows up and then hops into the poison cloud and does nothing. Oh, technically I should be rescuing you. Doopy, you don't have lungs. So Thomas, or maybe someone who, Yaroslav, you capture bullet. Whoa! What is that? Oh, it's just Molotov. Yeah, you rate us with a Doomsday? Cute! I can do that too. Kablam. Okay, let it happen naturally. Got it. Mr. Mayhem. Let's go get your LTech staff, and then I will have to tend quickly. So we do need a foot for... 1 foot for Cam. And then I might also need to analyze how worn out our armor is, because that would... I mean, I took a beating. Now, Sappo can't preach out to himself, so the next most injured might be Cam. And then Destroyer, tend to Mayhem, and Thomas. Mayhem's aging multiplier is about 2 1/3. Okay. Someone did the math. Thank you. Oh, whoops. Sorry, Bullet. I forgot that I had grabbed one to try to rescue. And that will... yeah, that'll happen. It makes sense to prioritize our own first. Another big factor in that fight was the muscle parasites, because we had so many people with muscle parasites that we were not effectively... we weren't fighting effectively as a result, because of all the injuries that we had. Thank you for tuning in to Doomsday Vault, which originally streamed live on Twitch December 6th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. I'll catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow vaulters.